Welcome to the Penguin Magic Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Tate. It is way too early on a Thursday morning. Joining me as always, my good buddy Nick Lacapo, my co-host, good buddy, all that stuff. How you doing?
Yeah, it's too early. I don't know. This is going to be a good podcast because we're just going to we have probably no filter this morning.
No,
and like the lights just came back on right before we came on. The light just decided to flicker, and I felt like I was in a fun house or something for a minute there. Who knows what's going to happen?
We have specifically saved this recording for this morning because we need to be unfiltered, because this is we've been sitting on secrets for way too long, and tomorrow is the Black Friday sale, and so we're teasing, we're just spilling all of it.
If you've been around us at all for the last 15 years, God, has it been that long?
Yeah.
Black Friday is the best and worst time to be in the Magic Marketplace.
Yeah.
Tricks are awesome, but wow, putting it together really sucks.
I think I did like 72 hours last week, and I'm going to hit 80 this week.
Yeah, no, I'm on 3 hours sleep right now, I think, trying to get some of this stuff done, but it's all good because
No, we got some great stuff coming out. Like,
look, to put together what we put together every year is just a monumental task, and the whole team does such an incredible job with all the different things and the creators. But yeah, it's always exciting to hear what's coming out. So what the hell's coming out?
We got a big Black Friday this year, man. A lot of stuff coming out. I think for now, let's skip the extra stuff and the gift tier, which like that's going to get announced tomorrow. Maybe we can touch on it a little bit later in the show. Let's focus on like the new tricks that are dropping. The first one coming out, Alex Latorre and Juan Capilla putting out Double Stacked.
Double Stack's been around, floating around the office for a long time. That one.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I didn't know the name of it until just right we got on the podcast here. So much stuff for Black Friday. I don't even know. I haven't seen all of it yet.
I went out and filmed this with Craig Petty. I went out and filmed this with Craig Petty.
All right. Well, it's a cookie. It's a cookie. Sorry, I just heard Craig's demo for it, and Craig apparently can't say cookie, or he can. He says it however he says it.
Well, he's used to calling them biscuits,
right?
Because that's what they call them over there. But what, for the listeners and the viewers on YouTube, what this is it's two cookies. They look like a very famous black and white sandwich cookie that I'm not gonna say here for legal purposes, but for legal purposes. But you've got two cookies, and then you make one vanish, and it reappears wherever you want. Or you have two cookies in one in each hand. You make one vanish, and then they appear together. It's kind of a genius gimmick, because it basically lets you couldn't build this into a coin, because a coin's not thick enough. If that,
it's true. It's true. I remember playing. It's actually like wildly fun to play with.
Yeah.
It's a fun little gimmick, a little toy to keep in your pocket. God, it would crush the kids.
Yeah.
It definitely would. And I know you're out there. It's not me, but you are out there. These people that buy the Oreo cookie tricks, the black and white sandwich cookie tricks. Here's another great one to add to your arsenal.
There is a small passionate group of people who are super into cookie tricks, and that is if you look, there's like Bizarro's overstuffed. There's the cookie bite trick. There's a split cookie trick out there. I mean, this is a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're all closet cookie magic performers, because it's not me. It's not me.
Yeah,
it's not me, guys.
Yeah,
but we are out there.
Yeah, I will say,
I only do cookie magic. That's all I do. So
Craig has a really fun chop cup routine with this where he like makes 2 cookies vanish and appear under a paper cup, and then they vanish
See?
again, and then they reappear wrapped so he can give it away, which is, I don't know, if you're gigging at a restaurant, you got some kids or something like that, you need to like capture
Yeah.
their attention. Like there's some great uses for this.
There's a planet where people are doing chop cup cookie magic.
Yeah.
It exists.
All right,
It
let's
does.
move on. This one's actually pretty exciting because I went out and performed this at Pins, and people have been asking about this. It's sold out at FISM, it's sold out at Magic Live, and it's finally here. The Dragon Scale Bowl.
Wow. The
Yeah.
Dragon Scale Bowl is here.
It's another one that's been kicking around for a while, and
It has, and I've been talking about it what feels like forever
Mhm.
at this point, because people have been asking about it that have the Dragon Scale, and they've always been wanting an accessory for their scale. Just took it took a long time. These things are challenging to make, and so
Mhm.
what the Dragon Scale Bowl is a bowl that houses your dragon scale. And a dragon scale, if you're not familiar, is this it's one of the most powerful pieces of magic technology ever made. It allows you to know things that you can't otherwise know, via use of a scale that's hidden inside your card box. I mean, we could talk for an hour on the dragon scale, but
Yeah.
essentially the card box weighs things that you place on top of it, and if those things are, if they all weigh the same amount, like a deck of cards, well, if you cut the deck, you can know how many cards have been cut off the top of the deck. So the bowl is no different. Except the scale hides inside the bowl. So you could fill the bowl with an object like that are all the same weight, like a bunch of M&Ms. And in theory, you could reach in, grab a handful of them, and somebody would know how many M&Ms you're holding. Or different weighted objects. You could reach in and grab one, and you would know essentially what one was taken or who's holding which item.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty versatile tool, but it really allows your dragon scale to hide in plain sight.
It adds a lot of surface area to the Dragon Scale so that
Mm.
you can use like a lot more objects. I know when I was demoing it at Magic Live, I was doing the multiple different weights, which was actually kind of fun in that format because I had the different props for different tricks that I was demoing at Magic Live on there, and it was like, which one? Like, I'll turn around and you pick one, and that's the trick we'll demo. Oh, we're demoing, Haunted Key or whatever it was that they picked up, which was neat. But I took this out with pennies. I grabbed like 50 pennies and took this out and did this in a bar. And you're going to see some video of this in the demo for it and in the tutorial when it comes out. I'm sure some other stuff. But it got crazy reactions from people.
I mean, it's impossible.
Yeah.
What you're
And
doing is
you can have 2 different people or even 3 different people grab handfuls of objects and know how many each person has, which is crazy. And there's some discussion behind the scenes about some like known weighted things, like open a bag of M&Ms and it just like knows how many M&Ms are in there.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you have a dragon scale,
This is a no-brainer.
you have to buy it. I mean, especially because it's just going to come with free gifts here for Black Friday, which I guess, if you're not familiar with the Black Friday sale, just very quick, the more you spend, the more free stuff you get. So if you have a dragon scale, buy this, especially during Black Friday. But then it would also be a great time to get a dragon scale.
Yeah.
Right. So
the other thing I'll say about it is we say bowl. I think that one of the things that took the longest was to figure out the design on this, because I'm very excited about how well it works. It is a bowl, but it's still shallow enough to kind of be a plate. So you're not having, it's not like don't think of it like a soup bowl. Like it's not like a little cauldron that your scale hides inside. And so I actually found using the dragon scale, I prefer to use it with the bowl because it kind of acts like a plinth for like a deck of cards, and it makes the scale hide even better than the card box, I think.
plinth is just not a word at 7:30 in the morning. Yes.
It's fun. Well, we got a lot more to get through here because this is another one that we've been really excited about. Josh Birch has helmed this project. He's been very, very focused on it, and this is the Falcon Ring.
Mm-hmm.
This is the last PK ring you're ever going to need.
PK ring is one of those tough ones, right? Like,
yeah,
there's never a good one on the market. They break, and you can't really make them effectively because as a manufacturer, you have to stock like 1,000 different sizes of rings, and you just end up sitting on a ton of inventory. So it's not like a product that people want to make.
Also,
and Josh kind of solved it.
Let's be honest, they break and shatter.
Yeah.
So
as my PK ring.
Who?
Somebody stole mine.
Somebody stole yours?
Yeah. Well, took it. I don't know.
It's John Michael Hinton, isn't it?
No, it's Gregory Wilson.
Gregory Wilson's got your PK ring?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I don't remember for what project, but yeah, he took one from me.
So
anyway,
I went up to go perform at Keller's
so
once.
I need a new one, Eric. I need a new one.
Oh, well, you need Falcon Ring, Nick.
I do.
Well, so I used to, so before I came up with Gasp, and one of the reasons I came up with Gasp is I used to do the magnetized cards with a magnetized ring, and I used a standard PK ring. I did the Ryan Schlutz version, the Mr. Lifto that comes with the shimmed card, which is a great method. And when I was up at Keller's and I was going to have that in my set, and I was working with a mic stand, and I went to go grab the mic stand, and of course, metal mic stand, super powerful ring. The two connected, the ring shattered on stage. So
Wow.
I couldn't do Gasp after that. But if I'd had Falcon Ring, that wouldn't have been an issue because this is a high-powered magnetic ring encased in a silicone band. So even if it did shatter, it's still gonna work, which is great. Because I don't know if you know this, like a magnet can break, and as long as the pieces are all still in alignment, it'll still do its thing.
Yeah,
which is great.
Yeah, so like, how does the sizing work on the Falcon Ring?
You just get 3 sizes: a small, medium, and a large. So that you open the box and there's already a ring that will fit you.
Yeah, amazing.
But that also means that you've got the other 2 rings to do whatever you want with. So now you've been sleeping on buying a butt magnet. So now you've got a butt magnet.
Yeah.
And you've been sleeping on putting a magnet in your sleeve to use like the bat. Now you got that too.
Or you could just use the Falcon toe ring, right? It might be working as well. It's great. It's really great. It's an elegant solution to a product that we've all needed, and the material on this tutorial is amazing.
First of all, Josh is a great magician, but let's be honest, like you, me, and Josh, sometimes we get thrown tricks that are not ours, and
that's all we ever get thrown.
Yeah, we're doing our best with them sometimes, and sometimes we fall in love with something, and we're just like
pretty much all of them.
Yeah, we do. We really, we find a way to love them and fall in love with them. But this is something that Josh is passionate about, and this is some of the best material I've ever seen Josh do. He was slaughtering with this material.
Well, and I know it's got contributions from some pretty big name magicians, and I don't even know the list, but
but few of them we're not allowed to mention on this podcast. But few of them we are. But
which is why I didn't say anything. So.
let's talk. So he teaches some basic stuff like a chop cup without a chopped cup, right? So like you can use a coffee cup, but he teaches an in the hands matrix that is going to blow you away. Where like 2 spectators hold their hands out flat, coins are in all of them, and he makes those coins jump around in their hands. It's crazy powerful. He has permission to reteach prohibition on this, which is super exciting. It's one of the best cap and bottle tricks that ever came out.
Mr. Charlie Justice. Wow.
Yeah, and Charlie Justice like gives his full permission and is like, there's a bunch of additional stuff in there. The tutorial is big, the material is strong, and some of it is even better with the Falcon Ring because what we didn't talk about is not only will it not chip, crack, or shatter because of the silicone, it's quiet. Now you can do like coin tricks with the Falcon Ring, and they won't talk.
Yeah, so good, good.
Yep. We got some other fun stuff. I think you're working on the demo for this, which is Materializer Wallet by William O'Connell.
The Materializer Wallet's super fun.
This thing is nuts.
Yeah, Yeah, it looks just like anything from our Razer wallet line. So it's
Hmm.
one of those thin front hip pocket wallets. It's got a zipper compartment similar to the Razer card to wallet that
Hmm.
Josh put out. Um, However, this thing lets you make items appear, disappear, or like slowly materialize into
Hmm.
existence visually uh, into the wallet. And when you watch this in the video, it it doesn't even look real.
Yeah.
But then what kills you is that when the object appears, you reach in and you watch it get pulled out of the wallet. It looks amazing.
Hmm.
And what I love about it is that it's while it is a high tech item, it feels incredibly low tech.
Yeah.
Um, there's nothing to this thing. It's actually incredibly simple in design.
Yeah. There's only two buttons that control the ability to make something appear or disappear. Excuse me. Um, it's only two buttons that make stuff appear or disappear, and then it's
Yeah,
got a timing feature. So if you can keep whatever it is in the wallet vanished as long as you want, and then when you set it down, it waits 10 seconds, and then that thing fades into existence. And when we say
yeah.
fade, I mean we mean like
It
CGI crossfade. Like, I mean,
yeah,
it's a slow fade.
it's it, it doesn't make sense when you watch it. Because what it is, there is an electronic screen in this thing, but not being used in the way that you think.
Hmm.
Um, it essentially the screen is being used to hide whatever objects behind it, and then the screen becomes transparent
Hmm.
to reveal it. And yeah, all you have to do is push a button, but those buttons are not like on a remote or something like that. They're in the wallet itself. So you can either hit a timer, leave it on the table or in the spectator's hand and watch the card materialize, or you can trigger it like in a second. And
Yeah.
when you see the video, you'll see. It's very powerful. And you know what?
Hmm.
It's not, you can just leave this thing on. It'll
Hmm.
last for months on one of those CR type batteries.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna have to, like, oh, you can only use it for 15 minutes and then you got to recharge it.
No.
I've never I've been outperforming with it for months now, and I've never had to change the battery, which is
Yeah.
crazy because William O'Connell is a very clever dude.
It's a very smart little piece of tech, even though it doesn't feel like tech because it literally just feels like a mechanical button that you push.
Mm.
Yeah, very very cool.
The
High
the
recommendation on this one.
Yeah, the routine
And
that I got the strongest reaction from was this teleporting card effect, where I would take a business card out of the wallet, and then I would put the wallet in their hands,
mm,
tear a corner off the business card, give it to them, vanish the business card, and then point back to the wallet, and the card materialized in the wallet, and you can see the corner torn out, and then they can take the card out, and then it matches the torn corner.
it's so good.
Yeah.
There's like two ways you can think about using it. The first is exactly what you're talking about there, having something appear inside the wallet and then it can be removed. But here's the thing, because you can vanish things in the in the wallet as well, that means you can like pretend to pull stuff out of the wallet as
Yeah.
well, right? And then produce another thing. So, he teaches a signed card visually appearing in the wallet.
Hmm.
Think about that
Yeah.
on this tutorial, which is nuts. So it's there's a lot of things. It almost works like a WoW gimmick like
Yeah.
if you it, in your brain if you want to think about what you would want to do with it. It's kind of in a similar world, but it has
Mhm.
more possibilities.
You could also Mentalist could use it for a Peak wallet as well if they wanted to. It's I'm not saying you should use it that way, but you totally could.
Oh
So
yeah, for sure,
yeah.
for sure.
Another one real excited about. We're gonna get back to an Alex Latorre idea here. He's not just putting out cookies. This one is I'm crazy excited about because Pokito.
Oh, this one's wild. I love the cookies, by the way. Yeah, I'm trying to. I want to get. Can we do the cookie? Can we combo cookies with Pokito?
Unfortunately, no.
It doesn't fit.
It
It doesn't
doesn't
fit.
fit.
No.
This is,
Well,
I
hey,
think,
that's an opportunity for
yeah.
somebody out there to. Anyway, what's
Yeah.
Pokito?
Okay, so Pokito is this really wild coin box. So if you've ever messed around with an Okito box or a slot box or a Boston box or a German box, this sort of combines all of those into one and then adds in an additional feature. And what's interesting is this type of box existed, I want to say like 30 years ago, but it was called the Miracle Box at the time. But they didn't have the engineering or manufacturing skills to make it work, and so in theory, the idea was there, but they broke. They would jam. They would do all kinds of stuff. And Alex, being the brilliant little wizard of mechanical engineering that he is, fixed all of those problems and then added additional features. And I'm just going to go ahead and reveal what this is, because the only way to describe it is it's an Okito box, but the middle slides up and down like a little elevator. So you can do some stuff with it, which is insane. Like you can put a single coin in the box and you can shake the box, and so they can hear the coin in there, but you can have the spectator like close their fist, and then you can control when the rattle turns off. So the coin vanishes, but then you can show it empty with typical Okito box moves. But because this thing goes up and down, you can also do visual appearances and visual vanishes of stacks of coins where like you can see them vanish. And then you can also, it's positioned in such a way that if it's in there, if the coins are in there, you can show it like a Boston box where they think they're seeing the full stack, but they're only seeing one. And then you can steal out 3 coins, put it down, and then make these 3 coins appear like visually somewhere, and then show that there's still 1 coin still in the box. It
You can do everything with
you
it.
can
Apparently.
literally do everything. And this is one of those things where if you've ever wanted to get into coin box magic, this is like a really fascinating introduction. But there are people out there who do coin box work who are going to just do next level stuff with this. It's gonna drive a revolution in getting back to like strong sleight of hand coin magic, which is
Yeah,
I don't think that's hyperbole, because the coin magic market is really underserved. We were talking about this the other day. Not a lot of stuff is made for coin magicians. They're just kind of out there on their own. It's very rare that something comes out, and especially something new and wild like this.
I don't pretend to know how any of this works. First time I saw the Pokito box, I don't even want to know. Don't show me how this works. Unfortunately, Eric just told me how it works, so
Sorry.
it's all right. No, it does miracles.
Yeah.
It's not my genre. Mostly, I've always enjoyed watching it, and yeah, Alex was able to do stuff that I'd never seen before with this thing. So, sounds good.
Yeah. Comes in $50 and dollar size. And it's got magnetic features, so you can combine it with magnetic coins, I think. Will say if you don't own any magnetic coins, you should pick some up for this.
Oh God! If you're buying coin boxes, I hope you have some magnetic coins.
Yeah, but it's really exciting. Then we got Rizky Nanda's back.
Never left. What's he got?
Super Sucker, the blue version.
Ah, that's right. That's right. The new flavor of Super Sucker. We've got the Super Sucker is a great trick where you produce a nickel from behind somebody's ear, and you give a shake, and it turns into like the head of a lollipop. And then you take out a magic wand, you stick it to the lollipop, and now you're holding an actual lollipop. But then you give a shake, and it wraps back to a regular lollipop. It's one of the best tricks of the year, money trick of the year in 2022, something like that. But it was red, and red's a great color. But now if you want a blue one, it's available in blue.
There is an additional feature, is that the way the magic wand attaches is now on both sides. So
Yeah,
if you're familiar with it, and I think that's actually lined up with the band feature on the. I don't know how
yeah.
to describe that. Like the
It's a very, very subtle thing.
yeah,
It is an improvement because
mhm.
you don't have to
You don't got to
really
go
know you don't
looking
need to know
for it.
the orientation
Yeah.
of the thing. It's you can still do with the red one,
Hmm.
with a tiny bit of setup, but
Hmm.
yes, it's got a small improvement to it, which is very cool.
Yeah. So that's coming out. And then another thing, Craig Petty is coming out with Tech
Whoa,
Deck.
this is the first time we is there only one Craig Petty release?
There's actually two Craig Petty releases, but it's sort of a minor release. One of the lowest gift tiers, like if you spend basically any money, if you spend $10
Yeah, yeah.
during the Black Friday sale, you get Magic Button Lite, uh,
Ah,
which is it comes with like 3 or 6 of the Magic Button cards, and then a new tutorial that teaches a bunch of routines that like you don't need to sign the card, so you get like more bang for your buck with them. Uh,
cool.
so
Wow.
if you
So,
slept on Magic Button and you want to try it out, it comes out with that.
because like last year it was the Craig Petty Black Friday, I thought,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, Craig Petty is still around with a lot of this stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
teaching double stacked. He's got some. I'm sure he's got some ideas for some tricks, but this is the only like true Craig Petty trick coming out is Tech Deck.
Well, then is it the Alex Latore
I
Black Friday year?
I
Is that what's
think it's
happening?
yeah, I think it's the
Is
Alex
there
Latore Black Friday.
interesting, interesting. I mean, we love both of these guys, but
Yeah.
I'm just Craig's only got two releases and it feels like, whoa, is he okay? Is he okay?
He's
What are we talking about? Sorry.
Tech Deck. So
Tech
this
Deck.
is if you're familiar with anything where you make the cards you've been playing with transform into something solid. So think
Yeah.
Omni Deck, or there's been like some metal versions and some wooden versions. Uh, Craig worked out a way to so you switch this in and you say, "Do you know how the magic works?" And they say no, and you say it's all electronics, and then you literally just like open up the top of the deck, and there's a bunch of crazy circuits and lights, and it glows blue, and it's really like alien looking. It's wild.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
It's one of the I
it's super fun. It's a great reveal.
yeah, if you're somebody that loves gags too,
Mhm.
like no, I mean you can make it amazing. Don't get me wrong, but if you know how to deliver that correctly, it's one of those things that can just kill.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's super fun.
it's a great trick. He teach of course it's Craig, so he teaches like 6 different routines. Not that you need 6 different routines for this, but
I know it. I don't know how he does it. He's so
yeah,
amazing. Yeah, 6 routines. Okay.
yeah, all right. But no, just this is if you're doing anything, if you haven't done OmniDeck,
Oh,
pick this up. You're gonna love it.
yeah.
Um,
Especially if you like perform like a nightclub or something like that, like
oh,
because
this will
you'll just yeah.
destroy in a nightclub.
Yeah, it's so light. It brights, all of a
Yeah,
sudden there's light, it's cool.
it is crazy bright. There's like a dozen blue LEDs in this, and they all run off those little CR like a watch battery. So again, lasts a long time, really low energy. You're not gonna have to like charge it all the time. And the lights turn on and off automatically as you open the lid. It's got a little magnetic closure feature that turns those lights on and off. So just not a ton to talk about with this, other than it's super fun, and I can't wait to play with one.
Sweet.
There's so those are like the main releases, and then we've always got like unreleased tricks to come out on the gift tiers, and so we talked a little bit about Magic Button Light, but then if you spend $40 this year, you are going to be able to get Tundra by Seth Race. That's a brand new trick we're putting out.
Tundra's a wild one. Allows you to you take out a deck from your card box, it's blank on both sides, and then you just kind of you give it a shake, and then all of the backs just instantly print themselves. And then you show the faces are still blank, and then you just kind of give a magic snap or whatever you got to do, and they up until the very last second, which is what's interesting about this. You can the deck looks like it has blank faces, and then you just swipe your hand down, and now all of the faces print, and you're left with a normal deck of cards, which I think is pretty fascinating when you
Yeah.
start to think about blank deck tricks.
It's almost like a slow motion print, which I haven't seen before. Is neat.
Yeah, the two main takeaways here are the idea that you end with a regular deck, um, and this visual where you can fan the deck, fan the faces, and then without doing anything, like you're not palming anything or moving anything or flipping anything over. You just
Mhm.
move your hand down and then all the cards appear. So it's like an up to the last second color change, which is
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, it's really good. I know you did some great work on this, and Seth did some great work on this. And then moving on up the tier ladder, I think if you spend, oh yeah, it's the $60 level. If you spend $60, you also get User Error by Chris Hannawell, which is I had a lot of fun with this one. So you show a handful of jokers. You tell them that they're super high tech. They're like linked to an app on your phone, and it makes the Joker turn over. And you start to count through them, and it begins to throw like error codes, like old Windows 93 error codes, which is silly. And then it more and more of those error codes like multiply and show on there, and then it blue screens out on the cards in their hand. So you have this end up with like the cards change into the blue screen of death, which is hilarious. And then I think it was he and Mandy worked on this together. There's a joke in the end where there's a QR code. Where you say, "Oh, let's send the code to the developer so they can fix the trick." And when they scan that QR code, it rickrolls them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Ridiculous, absurd trick. Love it.
It's very absurd. I got great.
I would love to
reactions
get
with
it for free. You know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you'll have fun with it. And then up at the $150 level, you probably remember this one because Dan taught it.
Oh, I know it. Oh yeah.
In a holiday special. This
He
is
did.
but we've updated the art and made it more compact. This is Secret of the Serpent.
Secret of the Serpent. I don't even know how to describe this trick. I think he also taught it in Tarbell at one point. But yeah, what is even the effect? It's
you have these game pieces that are
right.
like parts of snakes with colors on them, and you would compete to see who can make the longest complete snake. Right? But then you say, well, let's make a magic trick out of this. So, because there's heads and tails of different colors as well. So you put face down a head and a tail, and then they make this a snake, and then you successfully predict the colors that they would choose on the end, and it just works every time.
Yeah, I can't remember what this is based on. It's because it's mathematical in nature and in wild. Like
I teach it. I took it out. I did it. I performed with it. I was real skeptical at first. I was like, I don't know if people are going to buy this because it seems like it's too easy, and it is super easy to perform, and it hits like a truck because you can instantly repeat it with different prediction colors.
Crazy.
Yeah, which is nuts. And then I have it in my I have it on my board game shelf because I'll have friends over to play board games, and so we've had board game nights where I've done this because you can actually play the snake game.
Yeah, did you pull any footage of Dan doing it from the old shows? Like, it would have been hard to find.
That's how I learned it. I learned it from the old shows. So there is some footage floating around in the release of Dan doing it. But the artwork is really fun. It's pocket sized.
Yeah, so. I got a copy of it, but I haven't looked at it yet. I was just oh my God, I remember that thing. Yeah.
It's great. It's super fun. So those are it for all of the new releases. But then the tricks that you can get in the Black Friday gift tier. So it goes all the way up to there's 30 different levels. It starts at $10. And then if you spend $900, you can get the Olram file. If you spend $800, you get New Wave by Victor Sands.
I mean, that's
a huge trick.
Oh yeah, that's that crazy wallet, right? Was that the wallet? Yeah.
You show there's a card in your in your ID thing, and you show that there's nothing else in the wallet. There's no other cards in the wallet. They freely name a card, and that card is in your ID section.
Yeah, and then you can do. Is that the one you can do like Wave with?
Yeah, it's an any card Buave is what
It's
it
an
is.
any card Buave. You
Yeah.
name a card and yes, that's what that
Yeah.
was.
Because there are like
Crazy.
3 other cards in there, but they're
Yeah.
blank.
Yeah. Wild.
You can get free copy of Screwed Card by Adrian Vega. I
That's
mean,
a-
like, and if you pick up, like, if you buy just Materializer Wallet, you're gonna get like first of all, you're gonna get Secret of the Serpent, User Error, and Tundra, Magic Button Light, but you'll also get like the new Krampus playing cards, which are so cool.
Krampus cards are fun.
Yeah, that demo is hot. I mean, you get over a dozen gifts if you buy just the Materializer Wallet.
Yeah, the gift tier thing is crazy.
Yeah.
Well-
won't go through all the gift tiers, but do want to just like tell people, the more you buy, the more you unlock. Like the question we get every year is like, oh, like I want Tundra, but I also want the Krampus playing cards. Do I need to like split up my order? No, just like make one order, you get all the gifts. So, yeah. And then there's some fun like fashion things. So we have the Corby plushie, the Santa plushie, which
that's
is
right.
fun. And then the enamel pin. We're going to see some performers with Corbus on their suit jet lapels, I think.
I think that's going to be very popular, the enamel pin. There's also the deck socks that are back. They're little Christmas themed deck socks. And
and the deck protectors.
the deck protectors are great. Those are these clear hard plastic cases that you can put your decks in. They're really, really nice.
They're a custom version of the DS1 carrot cases that all the high-end collectors, the people who like really collect playing cards and use these to display their cards, these are super nice deck protectors.
And the Carter the Great puzzle, that's also in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big holiday season. Oh, the other thing that comes out, we didn't even talk about this because we both forgot about it.
It's crazy.
That book is coming out.
Which one? The TED book?
Yeah. When does that drop?
I don't know when it drops, but I did see it got listed on the website.
Yeah, because it's in the video that I'm working on that explains all the gift tiers that's going to come out tomorrow. You can see it in the background on the shelf, so it's going to be coming out this holiday season.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, you can see it on Penguin Magic. It's the Karmilovich collection,
Yeah,
by Ted Karmilovich, which is a book that people have been asking about for a long time, and we didn't know if it was ever going to be released, but it's finally here, and it is it's a tomb of Ted's complete life's work of groundbreaking mentalism.
Yeah, it's going to drop this holiday season. I don't think it's coming out on Black Friday, but it will be dropping. You will be able to get it in time for Christmas. So
yeah, I mean, this is the mother of all book tests, or the father of the mother of all book tests.
All right, I think that's it for today. Nick, thanks for joining me on the show.
Of course.
We've got I know we've both got a lot of stuff to do yet today to get.
And for the record, I love double stuffed and cookie.
It's double stacked, Nick. Double stuffed is a
bizarro
trademark
trick. Yeah, because I still do double stuffed all the time. So yeah. Sorry to the cookie magic world. Yeah.
Oh man, Nick, I will see you soon. Everyone, thanks again for watching. Do us a favor, like, subscribe, share on all the things. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, practice, perform.